Hello, my name is Father Summerlin. I'm the Associate Pastor of St. Elizabeth Seton Catholic Church in Carmel. And I just wanted to provide a word of encouragement for all of us during this difficult time that we are having with the coronavirus. I think to this morning's gospel for Mass that was read is very fitting. Jesus says that heaven and earth will pass away, but the smallest letter of the law will not pass away. Right now we're experiencing a lot of difficulties. There's a lot of anger, confusion, stress, anxiety over all that is happening with this virus, over the people who are dying, over the people that are ill, and just over the inconveniences that we are experiencing. All those things will eventually pass away. All those things will be a distant memory someday. This is not forever. This is temporary. But there's something that will not pass away, which is the lessons that God is teaching us through this. We know that God sometimes permits bad things to happen, but he does so in order to bring good things out of them. And the same is true with the coronavirus. And we're already seeing the good things that he is doing. And I think it's in two things in particular that I'm seeing. First of all, he's teaching us to not take things for granted, things that we have at our disposal all the time. Right now, we are not able to attend masses. The other sacraments are not as readily accessible to us. Adoration chapels are closed. Those are things that we often can take for granted because they're so easy to access. But now we can't, and now there's a burning desire in us to receive those sacraments again, to go pray in the adoration chapel again. So God is saying, be grateful for these things. They are a gift from me. He is also teaching us to be more intentional in our prayer life. Now that we are stuck at home and can't go to church, we have to be intentional and make deliberate choices of how to pray at home, to set up our computer so we can watch a Mass that's live streamed, to pray the Rosary, to pray the Divine Mercy Chaplet, to pray together as a family. That intentionality and that gratitude of not taking things for granted can also be applied to our human relationships. We cannot see the friends that we normally see as often anymore. Maybe some of our family members who are elderly, maybe some of us have elderly parents. We can't go over and visit them at a risk of exposing them to the virus. And so we don't want to take those for granted either. Those are also gifts from God. But like the things like our faith life, we also have to be intentional with those relationships, to not let those go by the wayside, to find creative ways to stay in contact with our loved ones and with our friends. God is already doing so much good, and there is more to come. So yes, while this is difficult, we have hope that God is bringing good from this and will continue to. Keep fighting the fight, keep staying the course, and all will be well. These things, this coronavirus will pass away, but what God teaches us will never pass away. God bless.